this is Angela Pratt again, and this is my creative things that I've done, things that I finished, things that I have around my house, probably still dusty because they've been here a while. This one I started with because I took an art class just because I wanted to have fun, and these are some things that we were assigned to do. This one was fun because it was we had to be really creative, and we had to put ourselves in the picture. We had to paint it like Byzantine art, and then we had to do it in collage style with things that we'd found around our house. And so these are things that I find around my house, which is spaghetti, of course, food, rice, puffy paint, got lots of puffy paint, stained glass up here, and then, of course, Rolos, because my husband loves chocolate, so we have lots of candy wrappers around. So that was a fun piece, and we had to include our name, which I did mine in Latin, Angelus. So this was another piece we did. We had to do it on a famous, one of our favorite famous people, and this was Elvis, of course, and it had to have an animal or an insect, a tool of destruction, a color, a shape, and an outside influence. So, of course, my outside influence is the industry pressing on him. And we've got our insect. This is his looming death, creeping up on him. His tool of destruction. My color was blue, of course, Elvis blue. Blue eyes with the blue squares. So that was fun. It was a pen and ink and art. So I love to do anything artsy. This is a way to kind of expand myself and get out a little ways. There's another piece here that I did for my husband, just in pencil. A picture of Ben Hogan. In fact, I didn't even know who he was until I sketched it, and I gave it to my husband. He's like, "Oh, it's Ben Hogan!" And I thought, "Yeah, that's what it is." So, yeah. Anyway, and this is what they always say to each other: is tee it up when they're golfing. So, many other pieces. I also dabble in stained glass. This is a piece I did a while ago. But here, let's get it over here so you can kind of see it. But it's fun, very addicting, lots of cuts, and very expensive habit. So needless to say, I don't do it very much anymore. So let's see. I also do the book. Give me the book. Dabble a little bit in writing. Wrote a children's story called True Colors. This was another part of our class that we had to do. We had to write a children's book and then illustrate it. And so I went through and wrote a children's book about being comfortable with who you are. No matter what color you are, no matter, it's about a butterfly who grows up is born in a pack of moths, and she thinks she's ugly because she's covered in colors. And so it's just a fun story about being who you are. So that's that. Illustrated in color, pen and ink, or watercolors. I also dabble in costume construction. Actually, I don't dabble, I do a lot of it. Fills most of my days. So I have just a few sketches here. I'll just kind of show you. And we'll have clips of shows that I have been in, but I've designed all of the costumes and constructed most of them. So this was a show that we just did called Antigone. Very Greek styling, but we wanted to pull in Japanese influences and things like that. As you can see at the top, there's mask designs. The whole cast was covered in we did masks on their faces, and I did them with leather. This is just a few of them. This was my daughter's. She was a servant, and this was mine. We did some pretty elaborate masks, which was really fun, and I got to learn how to work in leather. We are getting ready to do Cinderella, so I am sketching for Cinderella. So these are just a few of the sketches as I get ready to go. Lots of them. So I'm not going to show you them all, but there's a few stepsisters and going for pretty crazy designs. So that's that. So as you look at the other ones, look at the costumes. See what I've done. Those are that's what I enjoy the most.
Those are some of the Cinderella stuff.
Yeah. Okay. And then I do, for that same thing, I'm trying to get ready for a poster and a program. So these are some things, brainstorms for the Cinderella idea in pen and ink, and watercolor. So I'm a little ADD all over the place when it comes to art. I do lots of things. The next thing I'd like to show you is over here behind you. There's just a few little things that I painted done some oil and some sketching, and I use my kids because of course, I get to look at them every day and I know what they look like. Also, this is a sketch I did for my husband, supposed to be of him when he was a kid and of me when I was a kid, which we didn't actually meet when we were kids, but if we did, that's maybe, we'll see. Then last of all, I'd like to show you a demo cake that I've got done that I use for cake shows. Well, this is the one for last year. I do a new one every year, but this is the one I had for this year because zebra stripes are big. I've already had people try to buy it off.
Down on knees.
Oh, down on the knees.
Yeah.
Zebra stripes I have done, oh gosh, how many countless purses, and zebra stripes are the thing to have. So I did zebra stripes that year, and I had a lady even want to buy it to put it in her living room. Who knows why she wanted to do that, but it was fun to do. So those are the artsy things I do. I do lots, I songwrite, I have a CD of my own. There's a lot of things that I can't show you that I have given to people or sold at different auctions. So that's just a taste of what I do. So thank you.